Jai Sri Ram. Ganesha Pancharatnamala, composed by Adi Shankaracharya. And Pancharatnam means 5 gems. So, the last, of course, the 6th shloka explains the Falasruti, benefits of reading this Pancharatnamala. Okay, Mudakarata Modakam Sadavimukti Sadhakam Kaladharavatamsakam Vilasi Lokarakshakam Anayakaikanayakam Vinashiteva Daityakam Nata Shubhashunashakam Namamitam Vinayakam Mudakarata Modakam Sada Vimukti Sadhakam. Muda means happiness. Kara, hand. Ata, holding. Modakam, modakam. The word modaka means bestower of happiness. Modaka means bestower of happiness. We commonly know modaka as a laddu because once you eat laddus you feel very happy, right? But the word modaka means bestower of happiness. Modam karoti iti modakaha. Modam karoti iti modakaha. So modam means happiness. He is holding the modaka with happiness because it gives him happiness to make devotees feel happy. Please remember, he is holding the modakam with happiness because it gives him happiness to make devotees feel happy. He is the means to achieve moksha. Mukti, the word mukti means moksha. He is the means to achieve moksha. Mukti, as we know, is liberation from the continuous cycle of birth and death. So, moksha through jnana, Adi Shankaracharya clearly enunciated. Moksha is possible only through jnana. Of course, bhakti is the result of the highest jnana, right? So, there is no conflict there. Dharma, artha, kama, mokshas. And artha and kama are subservient to dharma. Dharma is very vital. Moksha is the ultimate goal. Ganesha grants moksha to us. Ganesha is capable of granting moksha to us. That is the meaning. Mudakarata modakam. Now, Kaladharava tamsakam vilasi loka rakshakam. Kala means the digit of the moon. Dhara is bearing. Avatamsakam, head. Vilasi, without any effort, sportingly, very, very lightly. Loka is universe, Rakshakam is protects, which means Vatamsakam or Avatamsakam. Both mean the head or the crest. He wears the digit of the moon on his head. Chandrakala, 1/16th of the moon. That is the digit of the moon. 1/16th of the moon. Chandrakala is referred to as Kala. Chandra influences the mind. So, Chandrama Manaso Jataha. You must have heard this phrase, Chandrama Manaso Jataha. Which means, this phrase, Chandrama Manaso Jataha, comes in the Purusha Suktam, 12th mantra. By wearing the moon on his forehead, Ganesha is ensuring that his devotees' minds are on the right path. He effortlessly protects the entire universe. Anayakaikanayakam vinashiteva daityakam. Anayaka means one who is a destitute, orphaned. All of us, all humans are Anayaka. So, Anayakaikanayakam. He is the Lord of all the orphans. He will take care of us. He is the one and only refuge available to all the destitutes, that is orphans like us who are struggling in samsara. We are called orphans because we don't know how to achieve the goal of moksha. Vinashiteva daityakam. Vinashita, killed. Ibha is an elephant. Ibha. Daityakam, asuras. Diti's sons are called Daityas. So he killed Gajamukha Asura. He is an elephant headed Asura. The very purpose of Ganesha's avatara is to kill Gajamukha Asura, who was creating havoc in all the three worlds. So, Nata Shubhashu. Now, Gajamukha Asura can also mean the ignorance that we are suffering from. Lack of understanding of Bhagavad Gita is the ignorance. That is why study Bhagavad Gita regularly. And Nata Shubhashu Nashakam Namamitam Vinayakam. So, Nata, those who worship, Ashubha, inauspicious, Ashu, quickly, Nashakam, destroys, Namami, I prostrate. Namami means I prostrate, Tam, that, Vinayakam, Lord. So, Shiva is also known as Ashutosha. Ashutosha. Ashutosha means one who gets pleased very quickly. Very easily he can be pleased. Ganesha destroys all the inauspicious things very quickly. He clears the obstacles of his devotees, eliminates the misery, and so that is why we are worshipping Ganesha. We should not think that he only helps his devotees and not others. If someone worships Ganesha, he guides them onto the right path. So, if you adhere to dharma, they will come to the right path and they will be blessed by Ganesha's Krupa. So, Vinayaka. Vinayaka means one who has no lord above him. Nayaka means leader. Vinayaka means no leader above him. He is the supreme leader. Means Vishesha. It adds meaning of the word that follows. Sometimes it refers to the opposite meaning also, but in this context it is like I told you, Vinayaka, therefore means one who doesn't have a Nayaka. Okay. Natetarati bhikaram navoditarka bhaswaram navatsurari nirjaram natadikapaduddharam Sureshwaram Nidishwaram Gajeshwaram Ganeshwaram Maheshwaram Samasraye Paratparam Nirantaram. Nata, those who worship, Itara, Natetarati Bhikaram, Ati, very, Bhikaram, terrible, Nava, new, Udita, rising, Arka, sun, Bhaswaram, very bright. So, Ganesha is very terrible to those who do not worship him. He is shining and bright like the rising sun during the Arunodaya, sunrise time. The sun is most attractive, benevolent, and very radiant. That is why we are recommending japa and puja, meditation at that time. Namatsurari nirjaram datadikapa duddharam. He completely destroys the enemies of all the devas. Nirjaram means making one decrepit. He dispels, lifts up from the morass of dangers of those who worship him. Namat means one who worships. Sura, devas. Ari, enemy. Nirjaram, completely destroyed. Nata, those who worship. Adhika, more. Apat, danger. Uddharam, lifts up. So, Sureshwaram, Nidhishwaram, Gajeshwaram, Ganeshwaram. Sureshwaram is Sureshwaram, Ishvara, Lord of all the Devas, Nidhishwaram, Lord of wealth, Gajeshwaram, elephant-faced God, Ganapati, Ganeshwaram, one who controls Rudraganas. Ishvara means one who controls everything. He is the Lord. He is the Lord who controls everything. He has an elephant face. He is the Lord of the Devas. He is the Lord of the Rudraganas. So Shiva has a lot of attendants called Pramadaganas, Rudraganas. All these are controlled by Ganesha. Maheshwaram Samashraye Paratparam Nirantaram. He is the great Ishvara. He is greater than the Supreme, and hence I take refuge in him continuously. Okay. Samastaloka Shankaram Nirasta Daitya Kunjaram Daritaru Daram Varam Vari Bhavaktam Aksharam Kripakaram Kshamaakaram Mudakaram Yashaskaram Manaskaram Namaskrutam Namaskaromi Bhaswaram. He is benevolent to all the worlds, and he destroys the Asura who has this Gajamukha. I already told you Gajamukha in simply is a metaphor for all the ignorance that we are. Gajamukha is the ignorance. Gajamukha is appearing for the second time. So So Gajamukha appearing second time means the ego of the human being, which is of the size of an elephant. Huge egos, inflated egos. Next is Dare Tarodaram Varam Vare Bhavaktram Aksharam. Dara means small, Itara means not. Daritara, not small. That means indirectly saying it's very large Udaram, very big belly. So Ganesha has a large belly because all the worlds, all the parallel universes are contained in his belly. He has a huge, impressive elephant face. He remembers everything. He is imperishable. He is immortal. So Aksharam means the letters of the alphabet are called Akshara because they cannot be broken further. Krupakaram, Kshemakaram, Mudakaram, Yashaskaram. Krupam karoti iti krupakaraha. He blesses all the devotees with his compassion, forgiveness, happiness, and he confers everlasting fame and happiness. Okay? So next, Yashas means everlasting fame. Kirti refers to fame which is only for a short time. Yashas is for everlasting fame. Manaskaram namaskrutam namaskaromi bhaswaram. Manaskaram bestows good mind. Manaskaram. He bestows the right kind of thinking. Namaskritam to those who do worship. Namaskaromi, I prostrate. Bhaswaram to the radiant deity. So, Manaskaram. Manas means mind, not an organ, but refers to the flow of thoughts. He bestows auspicious dharmic thoughts in our mind so that we are always on the path of dharma. So he gives all these to those who worship. Okay, therefore I am prostrating, I am doing namaskara. Akinchanartimarjanam chirantanokti bhajanam purari purva nandanam surari garva charvanam prapanchanasha bhishanam dhananjayadi bhushanam kapoladana varanam bhaje purana varanam. So Ganesha wipes out all the miseries of the orphans, the destitutes, those of us who are lost in the samsara, who do not have any worldly possessions also. Those who worship him, Ganesha is he is the knowledge. He is the knowledge contained in the Vedas, because everything else anyway is short-lived. Akinchana is a word used even in Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishna makes his devotees akinchana. That means his devotees will become poor, indicating that the devotees will rely entirely on Sri Krishna only, indirectly alluding to the path of Sharanagati. So, earlier, we rely on wealth, education, and we think our positions, kinchana means possessions, what we think as our possessions are actually not our possessions, they are possessing us. And when we don't have any possessions, akinchana, then we completely rely on Krishna. Okay? Arti means misery. Harati means Deeparadhana. So, after Pralaya, everything ceases to exist except Bhagavan's breath. Yasya nishvasitam veda. Yasya nishvasitam vedaha. Bhagavan's life breath is Veda. Purari purva nandanam surari garva charvanam. So, Pura means city. Shiva destroyed the 3 cities, Tripura, Ari, all the enemies. The story is there in the Puranas, okay. Nandanam means sun, Sura means Devas. Okay, Shiva is referred to as Purari. He destroyed the 3 asuras who were occupying the 3 cities which were mobile across the Brahmandas. And he chews and throws away the arrogance of the enemies. So, Nandana means a beautiful term for a son. Nandana, one. Nandayati iti Nandana. One who always brings happiness to his parents. Nandana. Nandayati iti Nandana. Nandana means a son who brings happiness to the parents. Nandayati iti Nandana. So, Krishna is frequently referred to as Nandanandana, one who brought happiness to Nanda. Nandayati iti Nandana. One who brings happiness to his parents is a Nandana. Prapanchanasha Bhishanam Dhananjayadi Bhushanam. Rudra, Prapancha, universe, Nasha, destroy, Bhishanam, very terrible, Bhayankara. Okay, Rudra assumes a terrible form while destroying the universe at the time of Pralaya. So Ganesha can create. Ganesha recreates the universe with just 5 elements. So here the meaning is very interesting. Prapanchanacha Bhishanam Dhananjayadi Bhushanam. So Dhananjaya actually refers to Arjuna, which is one of his 12 names. Arjuna conquered many kingdoms and brought a lot of wealth. And others like him achieved greatness as they had Ganapati on their side. Ganapati was their ornament. All warriors, especially Dhananjaya, won because they had Ganapati as their ornament. Ahaha. Kapola Dana Varanam Bhaje Purana Varanam. Kapola means cheek. Dana is the rat juice coming from the temple of the forehead of the elephant. Varanam. Bhaje, I meditate. The elephant which exudes this exudation from the temple that flows over its cheeks look beautiful and shining. Ganapati exudes grace, compassion to those who worship him. I meditate on the elephant faced Lord Ganesha. Next, pancha, fifth one. Nitanta Kanta Dantakanti Mantakanta Katmajam Achintya Rupa Mantahina Mantaraya Krantanam Hridantare Nirantaram Vasantameva Yoginam Tameka Dantameka Ekam Ekameva Chintayami Santatam. So, Nitanta, extraordinary. Kanta, special glow. Danta is the tusk. Kanti, brightness. Antaka, one who destroys everything, brings to an end. Antaka also refers to Yama, who brings everything to the end. Atmajam, sun. So Ganesha exudes a special glow, radiance, which is accentuated due to his extraordinarily radiant tusks. He is the son of Shiva and even for Yama, who brings, he is the son of Yama also. Great people are extraordinarily radiant. The father himself is born as the son. So Ganesha is nothing but an incarnation of Shiva. So interestingly, Anta means end. Shiva is also known as Antaka. That means he brings an end of Antaka, that is Yama. To say that he brings an end to the one who ends everything. Therefore, Shiva is referred to as Antaka's Antaka, and Ganesha is the son of that Antaka. That is Shiva. Antam karoti iti Antaka. Antam karoti iti Antaka. Achintya rupa mantahina mantaraya krintanam. Bhagavan Ganesha is beyond the scope of human thought. Achintya, beyond thought, imponderable, inscrutable, ineffable, cannot be described. He cannot be grasped. He is so, he is such that achintya, beyond thought. And he is infinite. And he cuts off, destroys all obstacles. Ganesh is known for this. So the Veda also says, you see, in the Taittiriya Upanishad, Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasa saha. Bhagavan is beyond the scope of our mind, beyond the scope of our words. Thought is more subtle, easy than words. Even for thought he is not available. He has no end, he is immortal, and he is the only one who can save us. Hridantare nirantaram vasantameva yoginam. He permanently resides in the hearts of yogis. Tameka dantameka chintayami santatam. Okay, I always meditate on him who is unique and who has a single tusk. So, elephants have two tusks, but he is unique because he has only one. There are two versions in the Puranas. He took the tusk and killed Gajamukasara, and in the second version is he used his tusk to write the Mahabharata as dictated by Vyasa. So that is the power of Ganesha, right? So this is the and of course the Phalashruti is Mahaganesha Pancharatna Madarena Yo Anvaham Prajalpita Prabhatake Hridismaran Ganeshwaram Arogatam Adoshatam Susahitim Suputratam Samahitayur Ashtabhutir Ubhyap Ubhyapaiti Sochirat. So all the Adi Shankaracharya says that these are all the fruits that will accrue to one who is chanting the Ganesha Pancharatna Shlokam. This is the Phalashruti. So the Phalashruti is that one will get relief from all diseases of the body and the mind, relief from samsara. Ganesh will also create a wonderfully enriched, spiritually enriched, adhyatmic environment so that we stay on the path of dharma. Ganesh will bless us with a good spouse and sons so that we can be on the path of dharma. So all these things Ganesh will take care of. So here again some words are there. Susahitim. Susahitim means one who is good at education, able to compose good literature. Sahitya, good scholar. Sahiti can also mean one who is with you. Sahadharmacharini, partner in performing dharma, that is the spouse. So these are all the possible meanings you can derive. Then well established long life, he confers longevity, free from disease of the body and the mind. And all the Ashtalakshmis, Ashtabhuti, 8 forms of wealth are conferred by Ganapati. So Ashtalakshmis are Adilakshmi, Dhanyalakshmi, Dhairyalakshmi, Gajalakshmi, Santanalakshmi, Vijayalakshmi, Vidyalakshmi, Dhanalakshmi. So these are all goddesses who will confer. Through Ganapati they will confer all the Aishwaryas. So these 8 forms of wealth are represented by the Ashtalakshmis and they are bestowed by Ganapati. Immediately Ganapati will bestow all this. Okay. So as written by Shankara Bhagavad Pada, this is the Ganesha Pancharatna Stotram. I hope you found it very interesting. Please listen to it and forward it to as many people as possible. Jai Shri Ram.